Turning to the economy now, the chair of the Federal Reserve is on Capitol Hill talking inflation and how long we'll be fighting it. Lauren Blanchard is in Washington with more.
Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell sat before the Senate Banking Committee. The Fed has raised interest rates at the quickest rate in years to combat inflation, but it remains stubbornly high.
The historical record cautions strongly against prematurely loosening policy. We will stay the course until the job is done.
Powell says more hikes are coming and will likely stay in place longer.
Although inflation has been moderating in recent months, the process of getting inflation back down to 2% has a long way to go and is likely to be bumpy.
Meanwhile, in a New York Times op-ed, President Biden says he plans to put forward a budget this week that would make, quote, the Medicare Trust Fund solvent beyond 2050 without cutting a penny in benefits. He writes through, quote, modest increases in contributions from high-income earners, aka tax hikes, the government can better negotiate drug prices, reduce the deficit by $2 trillion over the next decade, and beef up the Medicare fund. But, quote, if the MAGA Republicans get their way, seniors will pay higher out-of-pocket costs on prescription drugs and insulin. The deficit will be bigger and Medicare will be weaker. Republicans disagree with the president. They say the reason inflation remains high is runaway government spending.
This is probably a Band-Aid approach to something that needs a more substantive fix.
President Biden is expected to release his full budget proposal on Thursday. House Republicans say they are still working out the details of their budget proposal. In Washington, Lauren Blanchard, Fox News.